The problem with giving is that you have people who take advantage. Now, I'm not usually the type to get taken in by charity cases and people who have, want to moan to you about how crap their life is and how they need help when you got your own worries. Okay, just burden from work. This guy was at the door knocking on people's doors. I just thought he was a zealous Jehovah's Witness or something. But anyway, he struck up a conversation with me as I was going in, and he was saying about how he needed help and how he needed money for this, that, and the next. It doesn't matter what it was for. And I thought, you know what? There's snow on the ground. He's been knocking on doors. Maybe I should help him out. He asked me for an amount. It's not a large amount, but he asked me for an amount. I said I'd give it to him. Just before I gave it to him, he increased the amount. He asked for more. And he's like, oh, yeah, man, please. I need a little bit more for something to eat and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I just thought, he's got someone who's willing to give him something, and he's going to go and take the mick even more. It had nothing to do with him eating. He wasn't hungry. He wasn't homeless. Do you know what I mean? It was just he wanted to get something to eat, and he wanted to use my money to do it. If you came to me and you said, oh, okay, well, I need 20 quid for this. And I took out my wallet and I said to you, okay, here's the 20 quid. And then you turned around and said, nah, give me 30. I need to get a portion of chips or something. I'll pay you back in 2 days' time. You don't know this guy from Adam, you know. From then on, I thought to myself, never again. It doesn't matter if the person's in need. It doesn't matter. If I have a surplus, I will give it. But I didn't have a surplus. I took out of my own money. You know what I mean? I took out and gave because he seemed as if he needed help, and then he took the mick. And I just think, right after that, I'm not gonna be bothering with helping people, because all they do is take advantage. This is the thing, you see. And this is problematic because you think to yourself, right, these people who are asking for help, I don't know their heart. I can't read minds. Do they really genuinely need help, or are they trying to shiest you? But it doesn't. You don't know to people. You just think, what does this person want? How are they going to try and con me? You know what I mean? And you don't want to be conned because it's not nice.
I'll give you a similar example, actually.
Yeah.
I came out of the Chinese shop. I had my chow mein and my rice and my vegetable spring rolls. And this guy comes up to me and says, oh mate, can you spare a minute? And I was thinking, nah, he's going to ask for some money. And he said to me, I don't want any money, mate. I don't want any money. And I was like, all right, okay. And he said, I haven't eaten for 2 days. Can you spare me some food? And so I thought, do you know what? Screw it. I said, here, you can have a spring roll if you want. And he said, I don't know, if you could just spare us a few quid for some food. And I thought, wait. So you've just said that you're not going to ask me for money, and you've just asked me for money. So I just said to him, oh, sorry, man, I've just spent it all. And he went, oh, never mind. And I'm thinking, if you were actually hungry, you'd have taken that spring roll. You know?
What sort of gets underneath my skin with all that is this person has reached out to you. So as a person, as a human being, none of us are stone. We all have feelings. You're conflicted now because in your mind you're thinking, I don't know this guy. This guy's a stranger to me. Do I take him at face value and help and give him a hand, or do I protect myself because this guy's probably going to con me? I don't know. These people, they put you in a position where you've got to feel that way and make that choice. And if you tell them no, you then feel bad afterwards because they might well be, you don't know. But the way you handled that situation, his motivation and his desperation came out in the conversation.
Dude,
he wasn't really hungry because men who are really hungry do not pick and choose. Beggars can't be choosers. Men who are hungry eat what they can. You've ever gone a week without food? You came in from the food way, and food is a basic need. This is the thing. Money is a basic need, but food. When someone asks you for food and you've got food, you know what I mean.
And to be fair, I had a lot of food, and I knew it was for just for me. I can spare some spring rolls for God's sake,
Yeah. But then he wants to go and pick and choose.
Yeah, he wanted some money instead.
And scrounge off people. I hate those sort of people. I do. I can't stand scroungers. I can't because even though he wasn't rude to you, he's put you in a position where you then question your own humanity. You question yourself. You question your goodness as a person because you've refused this person. I don't know how you get around that. I must admit, because of the way I look and maybe the way I come across, I don't get approached very often for stuff like that, which is actually a blessing because I don't want people coming up to me and asking me for money. I've got none myself. Do you know what I mean? So, but this guy, he was at my door. This is the thing. I wasn't already inside where I could just choose to not answer the door. I had just come in from work. I'd come in from a hard day's work, and I've got this guy asking me for help. It was the time of giving, and I thought, what do I do here? Do I follow my gut instinct and say, look, man, I'm not trying to be, I just got in from work, sorry, I can't help you? Or do I do a good deed for the day? I did a good deed for the day and I got peed on as a result. Never again. You know, it's those sort of people that make your harden your heart a little bit, and then when someone does really need help, you turn them away. Yeah, and you won't know if that person's really genuine or not. You need to try and maybe move past that and forgive. But it's hard to do when you've been crowded on once. Then why should I open myself up like that again?
Yeah, that's true.
People taking advantage of you and sleeping like babies at night. Forget that.
Okay, so what about Halloween? Do you answer the door to trick or treaters?
Of course not.
Yes.
And then I get my windows egged and all this business.
Yeah.
What happens is they ring the doorbell, and of course, or because it gets dark quite early at that time of year. I've already shut my curtains, and they egg the place. Well, I must admit, it hasn't happened recently, but they egg the place, and then we've got to hose it off later. Well, what's the point of that?
That's American thing.
Sorry, trick or treating is an American thing. Well, whatever. The point is, it originated over that side of the pond there. And if I can barely feed myself, why am I gonna go and buy candy for snot-nosed kids who I don't know. B, probably cussed me in the street only or was rude or whatever, because the kids around here aren't fantastic. Some of them are. Most aren't. Why am I going to spend money buying the kids of people I don't even know? It doesn't seem to make much sense. Do you know what I mean?
Buy sweets for me. People come, if they come to the door and I give them a bit of fruit, they look at me like I'm an idiot. And you think, well, that's what I eat. That's what I got in my house.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste good. Or it doesn't taste as good as candy.
It tastes amazing.
Well, even not as good as candy. I've got my own family to feed. I'm not feeding other people.
Yeah.
Get away from my door. With all due respect, get the heck away from my door.
I don't believe in Halloween.
Yeah, they look at you as if you're not from the same planet. It's like you're an idiot. You're the weirdo, and you're coming to my door asking for sweets.
Do you know what the worst thing was? Actually, I was in a pub once on Halloween, and some kids came in, and they went around the table, going trick or treat around these tables in the pub, expecting people to give them some money.
That happened to me.
And I'm thinking, what are you?
Kids came into the pub,
really,
and they were asking people for money. And the staff in the pub said to the guardian or the mother, whoever she was, they can't do that. They can't disturb the customers, blah, 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 blah. And the woman kicked off. It wasn't. And you just think, this is the thing. This is just a lot about the people that we live with, that are in our neighborhood. She kicked off. She felt it was okay for her to go and send her kids into this pub to ask people for money and disturb them.